It's a special evening here as Tigers fans have pinked out Comerica Park in an effort to recognize everyone that's been affected by breast cancer.
It is Breast Cancer Awareness Week as we get closer to Mother's Day.
Yeah, Matthew Boyd, he's been very good of late. Last time out, a good outing against St. Louis. He's got a 5-pitch mix, predominantly going to use that four-seamer, that slider, and that changeup. What he's done extremely well, like Erod and like Joey Wentz, is he's established the inner half, the inner side part of the dish with the fastball, and look for Matt Boyd to induce even more soft contact.
J.P. Crawford at the plate.
Next pitch to Crawford is up and in for ball 4, so J.P. with a leadoff walk. Here's Ty France, and the 2-2 on the way to Ty, swinging a line drive into center field for a base hit. That'll get J.P. down to second. Up with the ball is Riley Green. Gets a throw in, so Ty now with a 9-game hitting streak and counting.
That's a great way for the Mariners to start this offense going.
Yeah, that'll bring up center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
The payoff has popped up. Behind first for Torkelson. Infield fly rule in effect. And there's one away.
So one away with 2 on, and that'll bring up left fielder Jared Kelnick. And the Mariners would like to jump on Matt early in this ball game.
Up the middle, it's going to get through. JP rounding third, getting a wave on. He's going to score. Ty France motors to third. 1-0 Mariners. Jared Kelnick wasting no time. Base hit to center. And the Mariners have an early lead.
Marco Gonzalez on the mound, his 7th start of the year. Marco 2-0 with a 4.70 ERA. Matt Verlaine leads it off. Wind up and the 3-2. Swinging a fly ball into right field. Teoscar Hernandez comes in a few steps. He's there and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Javi Baez batting.
Swinging a pop up into shallow center field. Coming in is Julio Rodriguez. The little skip at the end of his run. I love that. Baez is out. Flies out to Julio.
And here's Riley Green. Base hit to right. Could be extra bases. Green will dig for second. And he'll cruise in with a stand-up double.
That'll bring up first baseman Spencer Torkelson. Here's the pitch of the way. Swinging a chopper towards short. Charging Crawford on the run. One-hands it. Throws to first, and it's going to be in time to get Torkelson. J.P. Crawford with a nice play. That's going to retire the side. Back-to-back walks given up by Matt Boyd. 2 on and 1 away. Mariners with a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second. And here comes second baseman Jose Caballero. Mariners looking to just pile up some base hits.
And he flips it into right field in front of the right fielder Veerling. Stop sign by Manny for Pollock. That'll load him up. Base hit. Caballero sets it up for J.P. Crawford.
And looky who's up here with the bases loaded and a chance to do some damage. We've seen him in this situation a lot and deliver a ton.
1-0 pitch. Hit it hard. Oh, man, it eats up the second baseman's scope. Everybody's safe. 2-0 Mariners.
It tied up Jonathan Scope.
Huge break for the Mariners. Tough break for the Tigers.
Ty can find some green. A lot of gap room out there.
A.J. Hinch has his bullpen warming up.
Mariners have made Matt Boyd work.
3-2 pitch. Walked him. That's an RBI. And the Mariners have a 3-0 lead. RBI for Ty is 19th. Now you got Julio coming up, and you know how hungry he's got to be right now with the bases loaded, trying to break out of the slump.
And he'd love to get a hold of a Matt Boyd pitch right now.
Gapper, that works. Caballero scores. JP right behind him. Ty standing at third. Julio Rodriguez with a 2-run single.
And it's a 4-run inning for Seattle. Matthew Boyd's day is over. Mason Englert's is just beginning.
So here is Englert on in relief. The Mariners have runners on at first and third, 1 out, and 4 runs are in here in the second. A 5-0 lead. Jared Kelnick, the hitter. So the Mariners offense comes alive early in the ball game. And they're not done yet here in the second. Right-hander still waiting, now delivers. Swinging a ground ball to first. Up with the ball, Torkelson. Down to second for 1. The relay back to first is wide and high. Gets on by Torkelson. Here comes France on to score from third on the wide throw by Javier Baez. The Tigers had the double play that would have ended the inning, but Ty France is able to score on the throwing error by Baez, and the Mariners now lead Detroit 6-0. And there's 2 outs for the Tigers here in the bottom half of the second. That'll bring up the future Hall of Famer, designated hitter Miguel Cabrera. This is going to be his final year in the big leagues.
He takes a called third strike, and Marco having a fine first 2 innings. His first strikeout, a big one. They get Miggy looking.
Caballero, a productive out. He flies to center. He moves Murphy into third base.
He's there with 2 outs.
Back to the top of the order, J.P. Crawford.
That's lifted foul. And Ibanez makes a great grab. On the backhand in front of the netting. Never gave up on it, and it paid off. This is called concentration, and a big out to keep him off the board in the third.
So 1 on and 1 away. Mariners with a 6-0 lead, and here's Jared Kelnick.
The 1-1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, fielded by Baez. He'll step on second with the left foot, fire over to Spencer Torkelson. That is an inning-ending, unassisted 6-3 double play.
So there's 1 out for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th. Making a lead at first. Here is catcher Jake Rogers.
So far, the offense tonight has been quiet. Started to lead to more run scoring, the 2-2. Swinging a high fly ball left field, way back and left and gone. Jake Rogers hits his 4th home run against a lefty this year in just 21 at-bats. It's a 2-run shot. Tigers are on the board, trailing 6-2.
1 up, 1 down in the Tigers' 6th.
Here's Andy Ibanez.
To the gap, that might be some trouble. Julio, Teo with the catch. Told you these guys have some range.
And Marco certainly appreciates this one.
2 up and 2 down. Here's Eric Haas, the 1-0. Swinging a hard hit ground ball, taken perfectly by Crawford down to a crouch, picks it from the dirt, throws on to first to retire the side. 2 outs, 2 on top of the 7th. Cisnero is warming now for the Tigers.
Teo trying to come up big here with 2 outs.
The set to 2-2. Swinging a ground ball through the left side for a base hit. Julio hits third base. He's coming home to score. Teoscar Hernandez with a 2-out RBI single to left. The Mariners do in fact add on at 7-2 in the 7th inning.
And a base hit for Ty France to lead off the 9th.
There's Julio.
Just feels like he's on the verge of getting back to Julio Rodriguez-like numbers.
Julio the other way. Deep, Badu chasing. There it goes. Goodbye. 2-run homer. Julio Rodriguez. And the Mariners extend the lead to 9-3. He's back.
If you get this guy going, you really have to be careful.
Just 1 pitch and 1 away. Here is Nick Maton and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball is short to his right. J.P. Crawford, off-balance throw is going to be on the money and in time. J.P. Crawford with another fine play to get short for the 2nd out for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So 2 up and 2 down. And here's Jake Rogers. The 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Wales at strike 3, and the ball game is over. The Mariners win it tonight. 9-2 over the Tigers here at Comerica Park, and they get off to a great start on this long road trip. They win game 1 of the 3-game series.